Hello! Welcome back to Pokopia! This is episode 35. We're going to finish up the house for the Squirtle line. Now, I did a bunch of dyeing and gathering of furniture. Not in that order. And we're gonna see if we can make a nice place for them. Now, I happen to know that Blastoise is currently trading in the Pokemon Center, so they won't be immediately available to take their place. Unfortunately, it's nighttime, so things kind of look bleh right now, but hopefully once we get the lights, electricity all set up, everything will be nice. Actually, here, let me... This is gonna be too far from the other one. Yeah. So I'm thinking... Go above that. Yeah, that. Let me do Ditto powers, thank you. Oop. Wait. What just happened? That's what happened. Okay, that's why I became horrifically confused. Is that just normal soil? Abnormal soil? Okay, there's my answer. Broke both? Well, here. I think that would work. Up one. Please aim at a place that makes sense, aka the thing I'm looking up at, the space I'm looking up at. You make me mad. You think I was aiming there? I guess I am now. No, I'm not. I'm... okay. Oh, it's still up there again. There it is. I can aim with normal blocks, but this, I can't aim straight up. And that makes my brain anky. It makes my brain very anky. There's a very easy solution to this. I'm not gonna talk about that. Oh, okay, it's still... If it didn't flicker, I'd probably be a lot more accepting of what was occurring there. Yoink. Okay. Alright. What are we talking here? Probably above this spot. You know, that thing I'm physically in the way of. Listen. Hello, yes, I would like this to go that, but up. Thank you. I don't think it needed to be that difficult. That was the whole thing. Okay. Do you suppose that's gonna be showing the black bar? Okay, it's not. Alrighty. We'll get there yet. So, easiest thing is to finish putting down all of the floor. Apparently I just forgot to do this. Things will be a lot easier to reach. I'll figure out where I'm putting an additional thingy. Because it doesn't reach all the way up. But it's helpful to know if there's a floor or a gap. Once again, I am having opinions about how it likes to position this. Okay, it does reach. It's in the wrong place. Okay, that is what I wanted. Ah. Okay, this is good. This is very good. Now, I'm going to be using sand as my building block to deal with the silly sailing. So, I found I prefer just not bothering, so I just make an entire floor. That's what I'm hearing. This. Lens. Don't have to think. But who wants to think sometimes? Ta-da. No more thinking. Don't need that. So this is a corner piece, so I don't need to mine it out because it will be covered by a wall, I think. What's happening? I have a gap there. That's what's happening. There we go. Yay. Alright. Not bad, not bad. It's so much easier when I just fill it in. I'm like, I know you're talking to me, but I have no idea where you are. Boop. Not really necessary, but okay. Hey. Alright. Preferably without falling off. Okay. Yeah, there's the gap. Technically, I could replace that one block with just a piece of junk. Ooh, we can see the thing. Is that gonna bother me? Is that gonna bother you? Oh wait, I have a vertical wall there. Oh, it's awesome! Okay. Sometimes brain cells work. I will not assert more than sometimes. I hope they enjoy their garish home. It would be fun if I wanted to put, you know, a Team Rocket thing there in set like that. That's not what my goal is at this time. But I should consider that for future endeavors. Now, I have not sanded the entire rest of this place. But I'm excited. A thing I did with the Slowpoke house is I prepared way more stuff than I thought would fit. I've done the same thing. I've got at least one table that I'm like, I don't know where this is going, and then, what was it? I brought some furniture for, like, outside. To make sure everything's lived in. It's not just Pokemon hiding in their little housing all the time. Living it up. Ah, that must be up. Come on, where are you aiming? I ran out of the tile? 2 plus... Is that 3? Three times. 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 times 8 is 24, plus 2 is 26. But methinks I'm gonna put one there as well, so 27. 27 plus 2 is 29. Plus 9. It's 38 plus 4. It's 42. Oh, heck yeah. This is why I carry too much stuff on me. So I can do that. The question is, how much sand am I gonna do? It's not pleasant. Is that Tangrowth I hear up there? Is this really Tangrowth's place I was digging into all the time? I still don't know where I want to put him. Like, I feel like he has to be somewhere near me. Keeping that stuff? I'm not high enough. My brain is not currently logicking at me whether or not we're going to see a corner of the cliff cave. I think we will. However, if my whole point is that I have the cliff cave coming into it, I don't think it matters. Why I'm calling it the cliff cave? I don't know. I guess it looked like a cliff to me, and then I turned it into a cave. Why did I do this on a diagonal? Okay. Oh yeah, this is the one that's just not... Come on. Oh, there we go. There. Okay. Oh yeah, and this one's awesome. There we go. Yay. Figure out where the lamps are going. So I think I have 3 to cover this room, so to speak. Oh yeah. Is there anything I want to change with that? Do I like having that chunk in? I forgot to count the 4 for these 2 places, but I think I have enough. I guess I'll take this stuff out for now, and then if it's necessary to place the light, deal with it at the specific locations I want. Alright. Let's get this in place. Around this, yes I am. Boop, boop. Boop. It's not where I expected that to go, I'll be honest. Boop. So does this currently make Tangrowth think that I'm prettying up this area? White rock. I did decide to just do normal doors instead of the windowed ones. Do I replace that with black stone instead of the white stone? I guess I don't have any on me. Oh, I still have Coarse Rock because I did a trade with Blastoise. Well, don't know why I bothered closing that. Okay, suppose while I'm at it, I can start decorating. This is Squirtle's room. It's a little room, but let's see. I've kind of chosen a white and blue theme. I can't do navy blue because I don't have black paint. Because that is life. And I was going to use this actually. Table. And I made a resort chair for Squirtle. So I thought it would be comfy. I wish it could be at a diagonal just for like lounging, enjoying life purposes. I forgot to dye some cushions. I gave Squirrel some blocks. Because why not? And... this one... no, hold on. This one. I thought Squirtle could have a little plant shelf. Question is where? Like in the corner. I think that makes the most sense because it feels like a head injury risk right here, that close to the door. There! Squirtle can plan and jump on their bed to water their little plant. I'm gonna have more stuff outside, like I'm gonna have sandboxes. It's gonna be a whole thing. And I should do outdoor lights. I did not bring any of those. At some point I plan on doing something along all this. What are these out here? Are you... what do you mean I can't... But why? Why have you done this to me? I can't believe you've done this. My hopes and dreams. Well, I shall not be thwarted. I just don't have soil at the moment, but we're gonna figure something out, and there's gonna be hedges growing here. 'Cause I say so. How dare they? Okay. Looks a little funny, but we're gonna figure it out. I don't know, maybe I should do some of the seashore grass over here, even though I much prefer field grass. How dare. Well. I forgot to dye the plain stand. No. Okay. So which did I want? We have a side duck bed. I'll turn on the light in a moment. And a fairy bed. I remember. The stand is supposed to hold the light. You know, somehow I never realized that the spacing wouldn't work for this. Okay. Well. Please. Wait, did I want that there? Maybe I want that there. Did I want square or did I want rectangular? Kinda love this. Wow, that looks so hazardous. spots. Where's the refrigerator at? Literally the thing I was on. I do want it there. Because then I want... This is not the right kind to do the regular style. Mini kitchen. It's not the right kind of sink. Yeah, okay. So, how am I gonna lighting this whole thing? First of all, how far off the wall is that? It's on the third? Okay. Is that the third? Kinda looks like it. Still looks real dim. Cause yeah, I wanted a table to go in the middle that the light would go on. Do I lengthen the room by 1? So this part is because they like, all 3 of them like healing. And so I want them to have first aid kit, because they'll all really enjoy it. I don't know if they can access. I don't know if they even ever use those as larger Pokemon. I want these to vaguely act like they're for cooking things. I changed the colors to be like spices, although it's a little ketchup and mustardy. Oh, I was gonna put the plant in the corner. And let's see, I was gonna have the books in here. So like, maybe Blastoise likes to read in bed. Just part of why I need a thing to hold a light in there. I'm under the impression I don't have any lumber on me. I think that's correct. Let's see, where did I want to do this? I did think about it, putting it here, because then you have the stuff for taking care of your plants right together. And I did a more brightly colored watering can in here, because for some reason I feel like Blastoise is cool with having a pink watering can, while Squirtle might be like, I need to have blue. Yeah. I could just do side tables so they could each have their own lamp. Is that 4 in between? Oh, I'm terrible with telling this, because, like, it doesn't line up perfectly. Like, there's a half thing in between, and it makes my brain go, oh no. Yeah, that's 4, so I can't put a third one in the middle and have it be equal? Maybe they need a specific kitchen light. Do they need a specific kitchen light? So I want it over by 1. And this one I could move closer to the door? I don't know. It's pretty dim having it at that height, but... Okay, that's in the right place. Hey! That's the thing. This did not form... This doesn't form a house. I think because that's a house and that's a house, it doesn't take those doors, it doesn't share them to make this a house. Had I already placed these? Okay, it's still not a house. Let's see. How's it really looking? My silly little awnings. So there aren't corners for, to my knowledge. Yeah, it looks silly to me. I don't know. Something about them is fun to me, though. No idea what. Is that the right height? Yes, it is. And then, yeah, this is too low. Okay. Oh yeah, I still don't have the black stone. I remember. So, speaking of black stone that I could acquire just right here like this. Okay, where'd you go? Do I have you and I just don't know it? Oh, you just went there for some reason. Oh, I'm fallen. Even though I could just put thingies there. Let's change these two. It's gonna show in the corner. Yeah, it is. Oops. Is it B? Okay. You... Oh, that just got everything except for what I wanted it to break. Just can't reach that. Yay! Well. I think that's kind of what it was, maybe? Maybe not? A little bit sand over here, too? Okay. So, after Squirtle brains himself on that, I could... So I don't want this to... I could do a bunch of this as sand, but I just can't do this part as sand. Where am I gonna want the, comfy chair? I feel like that's more the view. Is that what I'm thinking? Look out, do that. Comfy chair here and just look out. Splash in here if you want. Speaking of... Stop thinking that you're drowning. Yeah, you just are required to pick up this version, which is... Or like, pick it up like this, which I think is a little odd. Yeah, I'm gonna want more. But like, I'll also be getting sea glass, so... Sure. Where am I gonna want the driftwood? Because I'm gonna want it somewhere. Probably out of the water. Maybe here? Kinda prevents them from doing stupid things over here. I mean, I don't think it'll stop them, but... Because I was thinking, like, this nook could be used for some playing and stuff. I don't know if playing on the, because I also want the flowers, but I don't... I think the flowers live on the rocks? I don't know if that's what I'm going for, but... I wanted them to be on the sand originally. I mean, some flowers do grow out of rocks. I just don't think that this is the, well, out of gaps between rocks, but I don't think this is quite what would be meant, but sure, this is exactly where you walk, because this isn't the way, but it's just... So maybe we don't have to worry about falling off the hammock into the water. Yay! Well, I can fix that. Not. Well, in fact, question everything. There. So I'll launch myself off of this towards storage. I want to craft something. I could take the one undyed chest. Do I want to put... I can't craft chests, but I can craft side tables. Let me just do one more light. And then... I guess maybe the flower, the simple flower base? Is that what I want for that? Or do I want extravagant flowers? They're evolved, so they're less, you know, allergic to grass type, right? That's how that works? Small vase? Extravagant. Yeah, why not? I suppose I should get them dyed. I won't need the plane actually, let me drop off the plane table while I'm here. That counts as decoration, I seem to recall. There's the flower. Planter doesn't count, right? Yeah. I have to set them on the cutting board. Why do the planters not count as decoration? I ask you this. I would like a field grass, I think. I mean, 3 of them. Yeah. Actually, here's an idea. You don't have to worry about bruised knees. Not what I meant. Bruised knees while you're on the ground playing in a sandbox. Do that. Actually, give me a second one. And then we'll dye these two. I love how, like, the moment you dye these, they can look like beach towels, kinda. Less picnic blanket, but they definitely got a bit of that vibe that I want. Yeah, I'll go there if I can deal with the outdoor lighting later, because I'm guessing I'm gonna want... I don't have to have continuous wall, because they can connect to each other. Well, it helps if I go to the right town, don't you think? Yeah. I'm really happy that they're gonna have their place finally. I have owed them this for a while. I wonder if there are any posters. Translations. Any posters who... Oh, we know they have the Luminion one. That's water-themed. Can't craft it, but I could give it. Let me grab this. I am not keeping up with the whole giving recyclables. Once I realized I will never actually run out of iron ore. That's a sparkle! Just because the process of getting the other rocks I find iron ore. Not the greatest luck with rippling water today. Yeah, no, I keep waking you up. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, let me do those. Okay, first of all, these, this. Is that the right blue? Hope so. Yeah. Okay. Do some brightly colored ones. I can't do that one. I like, to me, this gives, like, obviously it's a bit more saturated, but some shiny Blastoise vibes. These will be outside. Will both of them be outside? Yeah. Because I think the spot with the sandboxes is actually 4 wide rather than 3. Otherwise, I don't think there's an issue with putting the purple one inside. I wouldn't normally call this color purple, but let's see. Some cushions so I can just have them in the area. Are they all I needed? I think so. Because the other things weren't intended for here. Now let's see. I did bring... oh, I don't have the other Pokeball one. I did bring some of my furniture items to Smeargle. I love the Absol one. I don't have black paint. It's kind of funny there is a Slowpoke pattern that I didn't use for the Slowpokes at all. I love the... I don't know if it's Taillow or Swellow. It looks like a more Taillow pose. But yeah, I've got a Mewtwo pattern, which is kind of wild. This is the one that was used by a certain somebody for a, an April Fool's joke that there's a shiny in this game because there's a shiny Kricketot on that pattern. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize Phoebus and Magikarp That's kind of incredible. What are we feeling? I kinda want one of these. Oh, it's the edge, it's not the bottom. I didn't realize that. Before I thought it was the bottom. Oh, the pink is cute with that. Let's do that. Yeah. Some random soft cushions to sit on. Alright, what are we thinking? I was thinking I like this one. Like, it's kind of basic, but I really like it. This is fun. Don't know why it's in this section, because I did think it was sorted by Pokemon or not. Again, leaves with Pokemon who don't do well with leaves. Do I need this thing? Okay. I think those are fun. I absolutely love the customization in this game. It's insane. Like, I don't know. I don't remember this kind of customization in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I wasn't gonna do anything with the flowers. Can I dye the pot? No, you can't. Okay, that answers that. Keeps it simple. Do I want to do something on the edge of the dirt to make it look more like a proper box? Well, if I did that, it wouldn't be just sunk into the ocean rock like I have it. It would have to be kind of on top. And the hedges would be in the window, which I think could be cute. Because, like, at least the damp hedges are based off of a larger bush that, you know, you would block windows with. In which case I would fill back in those 3 ocean rocks. But suppose I have any of the house siding. Could be in the other thing. Please, aim. Oh yeah, I forgot corners are weird. Yeah, I wouldn't use corners. Oh, this is plenty. Alright. Oh yeah, and this is where I had set them out to take pictures of them to multiply them as needed. I don't like to remove the randomly placed flowers that I do in front of other Pokemon, because they'll be like, oh, where'd it go? And then I feel bad, because they think I'm ruining their day. Alright. This. Where are my 3 field grass at? That is more than 3, but you know what? Okay. And where's the thingy? Pet. 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 I wish there was more variety in those sightings so they weren't identical. Alright. It's a little bit intense, but I like it a lot more than if it was just sunk flat with the ground. This makes it look all cool and nice, in my opinion. I'm questioning my opinion. I forgot I put a thing there, so. It's not the color I want to use for this, for one thing. Where's the blue one? There's the blue one. There you go, you can sit on that while you play with the sandbox. Cause I can do the purpley one out here. Or I could bring it in. Let's do the other stuff. You have a side table. You have a side table. Something has a side table. Are you too far away from the other one? No. Take me away. I broke those two. Okay. So are you visible outside? No? Cool. There we go. Don't mind me. And I want this in the middle. I would say that the toys aren't close enough, but the first aid kit counts as a toy, and they like healing. That might be out of the detection range. Ooh, that's true. I think you're out of the detection range. Is the refrigerator a toy? Can I check this through here? You're not in there. It's a toy. Sink's a toy. It might be a little far. Where's the cutting board at? There you are. Oh? Are you telling me I can't put the cutting board on the kitchen counter? Here. What? What? Are you telling me that this kitchen counter is not the same as a kitchen counter because Because obviously the shelf's not blocking it. What do you mean? You wouldn't be taking up the blue box space, you'd be sharing the purple spot with this. I have questions that aren't finding answers, so we're just gonna ignore that. Pinwheels. Who wants pinwheels? Who wants cushions? What are we thinking? Pinwheels by the flowers, or like pinwheels right here? This could be a good one for pinwheels. Okay. Where do we want these? Lying around in here? It's kind of my original thought, because like, cushy seats, less cushy seats. Thinking Phoebus. Thinking Talo. Talo, because there's more of a sand color with Phoebus. And this can be here. So then 3 of them can sit and look out. Okay. Okay. It's a little weird. Do I scoot you back one? I like the idea of it being specifically a light for a kitchen, though. Here, we'll just look. Just check the one. Why don't you let me aim right above myself? Aim. I don't know, it's pretty dim. I could do 4 of them, but I don't know if I want to. I'm not sure if there's wood involved. Let me see. Oh, it's sea glass. Yeah. So at some point, I don't know if I'm gonna end up putting fencing along this. I want to have some lighting along here. Part of me is like, oh, it'd be fun to have hanging lighting, but there's no way to do that evenly, this setup. So I don't know. I don't have the recipe for my favorite street lamp kind of thing, but I could do stuff involving, these wooden enclosures, then maybe a bit of walkway bridge planks across that I could then have the lights kind of draping from in an arc. I think that could be a fun way to do it. That would also be able to make a little fence to keep people from jumping off and drowning themselves. This is all shallow, so it's not a problem. Shallow. options. Because yeah, lighting would definitely be an improvement for everything, including this little tunnely thing here. So I know this is an electrical spot, but I don't really have the blocks for covering it up. Otherwise, well... So it connects this far. So I can go... one below. Boop. 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 And I could do another one. Doesn't fill the space in the same way as the others. The question is, will this put a hole? Thank you. If I break this, do I end up with a hole on the other side? Not. Okay. Let me water these just to make myself feel better. And boop. I can do something decorative to cover that. Is that what I need to do? No, not that. What I need to do. Well, bam. There's no reason why I have to put those pieces back. We have some resort seats. Okay, from over here, I think that looks fantastic. I suppose I could even have plants hanging off of the tops of the thing that the lights are on. That could be cute. My goodness. Okay, we have plants. More than that, we can bring some friends to their new places. Posters don't count as decoration. They're in my side ones. So, we have the fishy poster. I know I've made the place very, not austere, but nicer than one might expect for, like, personalities. Okay, I do have Rost on me, so I want to run into Bastiodon. Bastiodon. Yeah, you did. You didn't do black paints, though. Worth a shot. Hey, you, Oh, I never did find others. Okay. Yes. Okay. I thought I summoned Shieldon. Oh, I bought the 10 chest, and that's what happened. I want to give you a gift. I'm asking so much of you. There you go. So I'm happy that I got an additional bonfire that I can put up by the fire Pokemon. But I'm not really there yet. Okay, let me check. Blastoise's still in here, right? Can I get you to follow me? I can't. Well, I'm not going to destroy anything by the water. I haven't really planned what I was going to do there, so... You won't become homeless in the meantime. Okay, good. I do have honey, because I'm gonna need that for Squirtle, I think. Hi, Charmander. Yeah, no, you do have blue eyes, yes. Okay, let me give Ross and yeah. Hey, Wartortle. Follow me. Good morning, you say? Is that just because you woke up? Yoink! Hey, buddy. Alrighty. Oh, I still haven't done this patch. Hopefully they like the places. Get it more lit up out here. I think it's fun to make me happy, so I think that's about as much as I can ask for. And they're going, and they're going, and they're going. Alright. So Wartortle, you got here first. Would you like a Psyduck bed? Yeah. Yay. Hey, Squirtle. You wanna move in here? I forgot I had an urgent care set up there. Empty house. Yeah! Yay! Kind of away from everything, but I hope it's all great. But this is toy and this is toy. Even though you're too far away from that toy. Yeah. Toys outside. Okay. I don't know how to view who is happy. It's not. Oh, because it's for. No? Oh, it is based on habitats. Interesting. Yeah, I still haven't done that. Okay, that filter's really handy. Okay. Well, I think they're happy. But yeah, get some lighting and more decoration. I'm excited. I hope that this was at least maybe somewhat enjoyable. Aww. It gives them unexpected privacy, we'll say. I want to stick my face in the siding. Good to know. Oh, I can play with them. I couldn't see an interact button. Okay. Well. They seem to be having a good time. Blastoise will get to move in next time. At some point, I'll hopefully have the time to go to Dream Island and get some sea glass to put all over the place. got more homes. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you have a lovely day.